We start in California, where the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in the state's history is still burning today. The Camp Fire has now claimed the lives of at least 42 people, and nearly 230 people are still missing.
The massive fire has burned through 117,000 acres. Our Mireya Villarreal is with us now from Paradise, California, where the death toll is expected to rise there. Mireya, so we see what's around you, or what's left of what's around you. What are you standing in front of right now?
Well, this morning we are actually in a mobile home park. There are several properties, well, what used to be several properties here with homes on it. To my right is a burned out car, clearly a property behind me where you can't really tell what it is anymore. I mean, at this point, this is what pretty much the entire town of Paradise looks like. There is nothing left. The reason why we were here is because yesterday we spent a lot of time with search crews who go by each of these properties, and at this point they're looking for remains. This is extremely significant because as they search each property, they mark an X of where they searched. They didn't find anything here, so then they moved on. This was about 100 properties in this one little area alone. It took them nearly all day to accomplish this.
So what are officials doing right now to find the remains when so much was totally destroyed? I mean, it must be really, really difficult to go through all the remains of these homes, these structures, and try to find people who are still missing.
So at this point, they have 13 search crews that are just out there right now. They've been on since they've been able to get into some of the more heavily affected areas. On top of that, starting today, 150 new search crew members will come in to help with this. There's a DNA mobile lab that is coming in that will help identify both the victims with their relatives. And then on top of that, I mean, it sounds a bit morbid, but also it gives you an understanding of how bad this could get as far as the death toll. But 2 mobile mortuaries will be brought in to the county. They are on loan from the military, and the sheriff tells me this is to help them refrigerate what remains that they find out in the field.
So at this point, they're expecting this death toll to rise. It's already the deadliest in California history.
Absolutely. I mean, look, the sheriff would not give us any numbers, and he doesn't see this jumping, you know, to triple digits overnight. This will be a slow, very methodical search. That also means that the death toll will slowly continue to rise. Last night, we had 13 more from the night before. It can be anticipated that with all of these extra crews coming in, while the search might be expedited, it will take them a little bit longer to go through everything. I mean, look, we're in the town of Paradise right now. This is the place that was most heavily affected, but they have been clear in saying that there are several cities up the road that they still really haven't even been able to get to.
Mireya, one thing I want to ask you, and it may not be in the line of sight where you are right now, but we do see that it's not burning where you are. Where are the fires in relation to where you are right now in Paradise?
I mean, so the good thing is right now the fires are burning up in the canyons, which is away from the most populated areas here. So you're not going to get the big flames that you would normally see at the beginning of a fire. So what you're getting right now, and what is causing me to sound a little nasally, also my eyes might be a little bit watery, and why it looks so gray here maybe, is because right now we are getting that white, nasty smoke from the fires that are several towns away, so up into the ridge. That will continue to push the smoke into the heavily populated areas until we get a bit more wind that will push this out to sea. So listen, the fire was one thing. The search will be another long-term thing. And then we obviously have to put up with the remnants of all of this, which is the air quality and the smoke that will linger.
All right, Mireya in Paradise, California. We'll check in with you a little later. Thank you so much for the report.